Welcome back, guys. This is video 2. We're going to go over developing your discipline. I know a lot of you guys DM me all the time saying, how can I get discipline? I do Q&As, and the main question I get all the time is confidence and discipline. And how do I develop discipline? How do I develop my habits? How do I stay motivated? How do I push every single fucking day and be relentless in that pursuit of whatever my goals and tasks are for the day? And the truth is, I'm not always fucking motivated. Motivation is shit. And I know you probably hear this more often than not now. In 2021 and in 2020, motivation is shit. Motivation is like brain candy. And I know my friend Tom Bilyeu says that a lot. Motivation is like candy for your brain. It's nice and it's cool to have for a second. You might get this little jolt of energy for a little bit, but then you burn out. Then it disappears. Then what do? Right? You wake up one morning, you're like, I don't really feel like working out. How the fuck do you get yourself to get out of bed and work out? How do you get yourself to continue pushing in your business and continue pushing in your schoolwork or dedicating yourself towards whatever your goals are day in and day out, whether you're mentally and emotionally drained, physically drained or not. And here's the thing. These things are developed over time. It's not a light switch. You're not just going to turn on a disciplined mindset. You're going to have to develop and create these habits over time. And these things start with something as simple as making your bed, or something as simple as waking up at 5 a.m. And when you wake up, you jump out of bed. You don't wait 20 seconds to jump out of bed or 5 minutes and lay in bed. You jump out of bed. A big part of that, and a big part of being able to make that decision, and everything is in that decision, but being able to make that decision comes from understanding your why. And I fucking hate that. And I know a lot of you probably hear this shit all the time. It's generic bullshit and blah, blah. You can't fight facts, right? So the fact of the matter is, discipline comes from knowing your why. If I know my why is strong enough and I have a strong enough why, it's much easier for me to make the decision to go to the gym today, to work on my business today, to push forward today. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here with lack of fucking ambition, lack of passion, lack of purpose, and I'm not going to want to do it. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to prolong things. I'm not going to have the right habits in place. I'm not going to even put in the effort to get the habits that I need to instill in myself and create to be disciplined. And these habits are making the right fucking decision. And the right decision isn't always an easy decision. And I know that, and I feel that, and I feel for you, but that's what the fuck you have to do if you want to get it to the next level. So let's talk about your why a little bit. Your why isn't something that you're going to stumble across, just like your purpose. And I'll get into purpose a little bit later, but your purpose in life, your passion in life, excuse me, I just tapped the microphone. Your passion and purpose in life isn't something that you stumble across. It's something you create. I hate when people say, oh, you have to find your why and find your passion and find your purpose. Fuck that. Create that shit. This is how you create it. You need to find whatever's going to be the most driving fucking factor emotionally in your life. Now, this can change. This can be multiple things, but you need to just find one. I only need you to find one. I need you to find something that's strong, that you can hold on to when shit is dark, that you can hold on to, that'll pull you out of that fucking confusion or darkness or that wrong path or that wrong decision. And it can be something as general, or not even general, but something as simple as my kids. It can be my mom. It can be my legacy. It can be my health. It can be life. It can be not wanting to be like them. It can be whatever the fuck you want it to be, but you need to find something that you can hold on to. For me, it's my daughters. I will never stop fucking working or stop doing the best that I can fucking do, because I grew up in a shitty fucking environment and a shitty household. And, you know, we tried to make the best out of it, but it was still not an ideal situation. And in order for me to make sure and prevent my children from growing up in that type of situation, I need to get the fuck up and work. I need to come work with my team every day, go work out, or go fucking read these books, or go. I'm not fucking passionate about half this shit, but I am passionate about taking care of my kids. And I know that if I do 1, 2, and 3, it's going to allow me the lifestyle that I need, or the resources, or the fucking opportunities that I need to go take care of my kids and put them in the position that I would ideally want them to be in. Now, that's my why. So I wake up every fucking day at 4 or 5 a.m. I get out of bed or whatever, no later than 6, 7 a.m. And I'm either working, or I'm fucking reading, or I'm just fucking getting my day started, working with my team, working with my contractors or whoever the fuck it is, dealing with clients, or trying to figure out how to move and maneuver forward as strategically as I can with utilizing my 3-2-1 plans and my deathbed strategy and my death ground strategy and all of these other cool things that I'm trying to give you guys. So when you're trying to develop discipline, it starts with your why. And again, I fucking hate it. I know it's generic, blah, blah, blah. Sure. But it fucking works. And it's, like I said before, you can't fight the facts. And that's just a fact of the matter. So with that being said, I want you guys to keep that in mind. Now, how do you develop this? How do you develop these habits? What habits do you start with? I get it, right? There's all these other questions that I'm probably formulating right now. One, once you figure out your why and you say, okay, this is what my why is going to be. You don't say, oh, let me find it. You say, this is what my why is going to be. And if that why changes later, great. If that you find that why is not strong enough to get the fuck out of bed, change your fucking why. It's that simple. If it was your fucking mom, make it your dad. If it was your dad, make it your grandma. If it was your grandma, make it your kids. If you don't have kids, make it your dog. If you don't have a dog, make it your fucking legacy. If you don't have a legacy, make it your personal health, purpose, and life. Make it fucking something. I don't give a fuck what it is. You need to make it something though. And then you push forward with that in mind. I got guys right now that don't have family. They don't have friends because maybe they lost their friends through war, combat, jail, street life, or fucking they just outgrew their friends. And they're trying to find new friends and find new people who are in the same level mindset as them. I got people who don't have family. They might have lost their family to one of these things again, sickness, jail, just unfortunate situations, or maybe they outgrew their family or whatever, and they don't have the same relationship as maybe you have with your family or someone else has with their family. You can find a why in any situation. Again, you can go your kids internally, your future kids, your future life, the lifestyle you want to live, your health. Maybe your health is deteriorating and you want to get in shape, or you want to do whatever fucking better to strive and live a better, more ideal life or more ideal version of your own life. Now, figure out what that is. And then I want you to start creating small wins. I want you to do something as simple as waking the fuck up earlier, getting out of bed faster, eating 3 meals a day, going for a 20-minute walk every day, something small, something easy so you can start creating momentum. Momentum's huge. You start creating momentum, the momentum's going to add up to discipline. Because now every day, these habits are going to make it a lot easier to say, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to feel fucked up if I don't go work out today. I'm going to feel weird if I can't go on vacation for longer than a week because I understand my why, because I'm disciplined now. If I go on a vacation for a week, and not to say you shouldn't go on vacation, so let me be really fucking clear about that. You should definitely enjoy yourself and avoid burnout and get that relaxation and get your time for you. Everyone needs that. You need an outlet. You need to be able to relax. Going 1,000 miles fucking per hour every day is not sustainable. You're going to burn out. Cool. I'm happy we all fucking understand that and got that now. But I can't personally go on a vacation for longer than 5 days without getting an itch and getting annoyed and feeling like I'm doing myself and my future and my goals a disservice because I'm not where I want to be yet. But that's because I'm making these steps, creating these habits, building momentum. And now my schedule and my mind feels off if I don't get this shit done. If I don't push myself forward, if I don't get out of bed, if I don't record that video, or if I don't get this shit to my team, or if I don't do this for my daughter or spend time with my daughter or whatever it is I have to do. Don't focus on motivation. Don't even fucking depend on it. Try to build up this amount of resilience to creating these habits every fucking day and stay disciplined and understanding your why and hold on to that shit. Milk your why. That's the fucking purpose of it, to milk it. Milk why you want to accomplish something and then go utilize these other strategies like the death ground strategy and everything else to go build that urgency to then accomplishing it and then staying disciplined. So I hope that helped. I have a discipline toolkit that can help you work through that, where I talk about ambition, work ethic, and a few other things in my Entrepreneur 101 workbook, which I know most of you already have. If you didn't have and you're signed up to our email list, I think we sent it out on our email list anyway. And I dive deeper in this with the course as well. Those are things that you really need to work on and consider. I want you to work on that tonight. Figure out what your why is. If you do nothing else today after this video, figure out what the fuck your why is and don't figure it out. Create what your why is. Tell yourself, this is my fucking why. And again, put it to the test and break that shit. If it breaks, get another one and fucking push. Eventually, it's not going to break. I know I'm giving you a lot, but do the fucking work. This is going to be game changing for you. Yesterday, I know we came up with a lot of game changing strategies. Today, the discipline comes down to your why. Get a fucking pen, get a notepad, write all this shit down. Remember, you're doing this for you. Don't sit here and fucking be the same person you were last year. Don't be the same person you were yesterday before our fucking call. Don't be in the same fucking routine day in and day out. Don't allow yourself to maintain this mental prison that you're in, seeking motivation and finding motivational speakers and fucking whatever. Fuck that bullshit. Create your why and then fucking go after it with everything. So I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm going to go over creating opportunities. I'm going to go over how to utilize EQ and what EQ is, which is emotional intelligence. I'm going to go over a few other things in there as well, because I know some of you guys are probably in a situation where it's not ideal and you're trying to find your way out of it. And a lot of that has to do with your perspective. And we'll jump into that in the next video.